Hello, welcome to Let's Install Linux. In today's video, we are going to be installing Pop! OS. Let's go open up Brave browser, and you will want to go to system76.com and then select Pop! OS. And now we'll scroll down and we will select download, and then we'll scroll down and we will select the Pop! OS 24.04 LTS, which is long-term service. And you can see all the things, and we'll select download. And I've already downloaded this for time's sake. So you can go ahead and click save. And now we will have to go get Raspberry Pi Imager. Want to go to raspberrypi.com/software/ and then we'll download for Linux since we are on a Linux machine. And I've already downloaded it for time's sake, but you'll click save. And now we're done with the browser. Let's go ahead and go to start menu and type Imager. And we'll open up Raspberry Pi Imager. Put in our password. And in here, you want to scroll down and select no filtering and next. And then again, scroll all the way to the bottom and select use custom. And we'll go to our downloads folder and we will select Pop! OS and open. And we will select next. And here we will select our USB drive, which I recommend using at 8 gig or larger. And select that one. And next. And then here, just verify that you got the right image selected and you got the right drive selected. And we do. Then we'll click right. And then it'll ask you one more time, are you sure you want to do this? I understand, erase and write. And I've already done this step for time's sake. And then after it's finished, go ahead and click finish. Then that'll shut down. And if you're installing this on a separate machine, you're going to want to eject the USB out of the machine. So you'd go ahead and push the eject button to safely remove it, and then continue to the installation process. But we're going to be installing this on this machine, so we will go ahead and go to the start menu, and we will go restart, and restart now. And now we'll get ready to press the F12 button to get into the boot selection, and you push whatever button your motherboard is for getting into the boot selection, so you can choose the right drive. And it takes a moment. There we are. And sorry, mind the green screen. It's something to do with this capture card. I don't understand what it is, but we'll go ahead and select our flash drive. And I do believe it is this one, I do believe. And then we will select try or install. and this will boot into a live environment of Pop! OS. And there it goes. It's starting up already. And takes a moment. I think this takes about 4 minutes, I do believe, to boot completely up. So just wait a bit. And there it goes. It's gonna, I don't know what it's really doing. Okay. Something's going on in the background. Not really telling us anything, is it? And there we go. It's booting into the live environment, or at least the installation process. It is a live installation process, so. And we will select your language. Mine's English. It's already selected it, so we will select that and press select. Why is it not selecting? Ah, there it goes. And English US, that's good for me. And we'll stick with default. And we will do a clean install, erase everything, and install Pop! OS. And clean install. And then here you just want to be very careful if you have multiple drives like I do. You just want to make sure you select the correct drive you want to put it on. And we are going to be putting it on this ATA Patriot Burst Elite drive. So we will select that one and erase and install. And let's name our computer. Username's fine. You're more than welcome to choose whatever you want. And put in a super secret password. And I do like how it says the password fails the dictionary check is based on a dictionary word. And it is a good idea to have a very secure password. But for this purpose, we're just going to use a basic password. And next. And I do recommend encrypting, but for our purposes on this video, we are not going to encrypt, so I will select don't encrypt. And now it's installing, partitioning the drive, and then we'll install on there. This takes a few minutes, so just be patient. It's actually a pretty quick install and works very well. And so far, it's been a nice installation process. What is that little button? Let's click that little button. Oh, okay. This gives you information about what it's doing. That's pretty cool. You can at least see what it's doing. And it's getting there. Okay. And we will go ahead and restart the device. That was a quick installation. Very simple. Let it boot up. And there it goes. And let's see if it boots into the grub. And it just skips our grub menu, so that's interesting. But it does just take you to your desktop login page. Let's put our super secret password in. And we're going to do some more installation setup here. I don't like screen reader, so I'm going to take that off. Scaling looks great. We'll just leave that and click next. I do not want to use Wi-Fi, but that's good that it's detecting my Wi-Fi card. And we'll go next. And again, select your language. And mine's selected, so next. Keyboard layout again. Mine's English US. Next. And what's your most closest major city? It would be Denver. And we'll select Denver. And next. And I'll stick with the dark. Next. And I'm not too big of a fan of the top panel, so we'll go ahead and select bottom panel. And next. Okay. And workspaces. You can set that up how you would like it. I'll just stick with the defaults. Keyboard shortcuts. You're more than welcome to do these if you want. We'll just stick with defaults. Next. And just telling you some more stuff about key bindings and stuff. So we'll click finish, and we're done. So let's see about updating the system. Do we have its applications, workspaces, files, text editor, store? So let's see if it's in the store. And create games, utilities, applets, installed apps, updates. That's what we want. Okay, there's a few. And we'll select update all. Put in your super secret password. And update the system. Always a good idea to update your system when you first install so it gets all the latest things, because the images sometimes are not quite always up to date. It seems to be going pretty decently. It was pretty easy to find this. And startup was very fast, so no complaints there. As far as user interface goes, it's okay. I'm not too big of a fan of these big old buttons and everything. Like it's okay. It's kind of annoying to me, but to each their own. And it's a fairly quick update process, so that's good. There's more. Okay, so that wasn't all the way. Let's lying to us. Yeah, yeah, that it doesn't tell you anything extra. All that information's right there. No need for that. Um, and we'll just wait. Make sure it's updated before we start checking drivers and Bluetooth and stuff like that. And it seems to be stuck at 61%. Interesting. Come on. You can do it. That's quite a few things it's updating, so. I wish then click details it actually showed you like details of what it was actually doing instead of just telling you the same exact information that's right here. This is pretty pointless. How's popping window and stuff work? Good. Cool. Seems to work nicely there. Tailing's alright. Cool. And we're just about finished with our updates. And probably gonna have to do a restart, I'm sure. Nope. Okay. Everything's up to date. Just make sure. Okay. And let's go search for an app such as Brave Browser. No results. And it does not give you a link to click into oh, it's right there. Weird. And it's a flat hub. I'm not a fan of flat hubs. So let's see if we can go get it real quick. Let's go to brave.com and get Brave. I don't know if curl's installed on this machine, so we are not on Debian, Ubuntu, or Mint. Not on Fedora as far as I think. And it doesn't look like it has a Pop OS. We're probably gonna have to install it through. I'll just copy this and we'll try it, see what happens. And it's working. Cool. Yeah, always try to get the OS's version before you move into like flat packs and snaps and all that other stuff. It just makes it more simple, more reliable. And we're done with that. We're done with this browser. We have it installed, so let's go see if we can find it. There it is right there. Awesome. And let's see what happens when we set it. Next. Make it bigger. Sure. Okay. Right on. It works beautiful. And let's go get... there it is in our manager. Actually, I already have this downloaded. So this is for Xbox 360 emulation. It's just a Windows app we can run on here. But I already have this, so we're good there. And looks like I didn't replace that, but okay. Before we go there, let's go to settings. And let's go system. And we'll go to the about page. I'm not liking these cutoff windows, but yeah, it looks like it's picking up the hardware just fine. Okay. That's good. Let's go to Bluetooth. And looks like Bluetooth's working. Let's see if we can pair a Xbox controller to it. And it's in pairing mode. And there it is right there. It's connecting. Did it pair? It did. Okay. It does work. So that's good. Looks like all our drivers is working. Bluetooth works. And we'll exit out of that because we don't need it no more. And now we will mount our WinApps drive since we're here. And go to network. It's not picking up anything. See about adding a network drive. So SMB, okay. So we will have to do this to talk to it. So we'll go SMB. /L. Yeah, seems to be working. Okay. What's up with that? Weird. Mounts it. But it is talking to... And there's our testing file. Oh, it was working on Zorin. Let's go. Delete. Edit the file. Save it. And close. See if we can cut it and paste it to our desktop. Sweet. Worked. And it is working. Yes. And save it. Exit. And let's cut it from here again. And see if we can paste it in here again. Okay. So file transferring and everything works. That's good. Okay, got our WinApps. Now let's see about getting some Steam going. Let's see, Steam installer, and there is one for the system. So look at that, there's a little tab there. It'll let you select either Flatheader or system. I always recommend system installs first. And we'll install it, put in our password. Okay, enter. Should be pretty snappy. It's going there pretty well. So far it's working pretty well. But let's get Steam installed and see about installing Windows apps, how it handles that. I know I pushed open. No, nothing going on in the background. Let's try one more time. Weird. I know Steam always takes a long time to open up and get going. When you first install it, always takes a bit of time. And there it goes. And it's set up. Sorry, I had to grab the phone to sign in here. Application, Steam. And sign in to, so you want to create an account or sign in with your own account on Steam. And no, sure, Steam have there's my system information. These guys probably think I'm nuts because of all the different operating systems I use. And there you go. That's my system information. And submit. There you go, Steam. Help you out. Steam is awesome. So just to kind of show you, we have nothing in here installed yet. And if you want to learn how to properly install Windows applications, check out my video in the description below of how to install Windows applications on Linux. Very informative. And we'll go browse. And we'll go select our drive down here. And that's not showing. I think it's this little button. Yep. Okay. We'll go find our WinApps drive. And there, nope. I want program files. And we want launcher exe. There it is right there. That is under Rockstar Launcher. It is. That's the right one. Okay. Open, add, and there's our launcher. Oh, I forgot to do that before we launch this. Go to settings, storage, drive, add a drive, add our WinApps drive, and then go back up to here to the drives. Select our WinApps drive here and select make default. And it picked up a couple of test games that I was using for testing this stuff out. And there it is. Let's see if we get this to work. And go to properties, compatibility, force it with the hotfix. Make sure you select hotfix and exit and then play. And it looks like it's downloading runtime. Yep. And it looks like it's working. Come on. Finish up there. Okay. And it's downloading hotfix. Okay. Getting finished. Come on already. Alright, there we go. And now we should be launching into Rockstar's game launcher. Yep. And oh, I don't like it being way over there. Sure, let's go full screen. Ah, damn. Just jump all around here, huh? Okay. And sign in. Super secret password. And I'll auto sign in for coming back into here. Why is it not allowing me to? Oh, weird. Okay, there we go. And sign in. Okay. And it found our Red Dead Redemption. Is it playing? Where'd it go? Ah, nice, beautiful white screen, huh? And nothing. Looks like it quit on us. So I'm gonna say this is a failure. It doesn't look like it's bringing anything up. So, fail on installing Windows applications. So it didn't work there. Let's try one more. Browse. Bring up our WinApps drive. And let's try our Xbox 360. And Xenia Manager, yep, okay, and open. And we'll add. Go to Xenia Manager. Properties, compatibility, force, hotfix. Make sure hotfix is selected. And exit. And play. And it is bringing it up. I played this a little bit earlier. Yes. Ah, no, I should have said no. Okay. Failed to find the path. Okay, so we got an incorrect path there. So we'll go to here and change game path. Select our media, Pop OS, WinApps, Xbox 360, Skate 3, Skate 3, and open. And now we should be able to play. And there you go. It is actually working. It's not going to full screen for some reason. Push that button. Let's try it. There we go. Get our controller connected again. Oh, it's not communicating. Oh, there it is. And it's working. Can't skip past this. Yeah, I can. Okay. Because it does have music. New team. Color holds S. Nope, I don't want to work that way. Yeah, sure. Okay. New team. And so it seems like it's all working really well. Let's go to preset. Sounds great. And we have a layering issue right there. So, yeah. Things aren't showing up. That's issues with emulation. Nothing to do with the operating system, but there you go.
You're doing pretty good there, Benny. Keep at it, buddy.
And
Hey, you over there.
hey,
Get over
Coach
here.
Frank.
Welcome to my skate school. This is the state-of-the-art skateboarding program, man. Built and approved by me, Coach Frank. If you didn't learn here, you didn't learn how to skate. Here, you're going to learn the basics. You're going to get good. And if you don't, I'm going to break your board. Coach Frank.
All right, there you go. So we got a Windows app to work. And we'll exit out of that. And we played a game. And could not get Rockstar's launcher to work. And last night I tried to play some just this is the actual Steam version of the game instead of the Rockstar's game launcher version. So we'll try that. And yes, accept. And ask to download other shit. Come on. I couldn't get it to work last night. But we'll see if it does this time. Oh, what the fuck are you downloading? Oh, experimental. Okay. Should go pretty fast. Okay. And just updating shit and stuff. Back to home. And it's validating. And they're going to play. Seems to be working. I think we're going to run into that same issue where it white screens out. And yep. So it's going to be a very big hit or miss on games and applications on Pop OS. Yep. All right, we'll exit. Yeah, it's not wanting to work. And I do know this game actually played. So, like I said, this is gonna be a hit or a miss on games and applications. But my I don't think I would recommend this for new users. It's a little cumbersome. Things aren't working quite properly as far as what they should do. So it's just too hit or a miss. And there's other better operating systems out there. But that's Pop OS. Thank you for watching until today's video until the end. You have a wonderful day, and please like, share, and subscribe.